Hey, so today's topic, how is ir35 going to affect contractors? Um, it's going to be very interesting times, really. I think for a lot of people who don't actually have their own clients, for you to be able to go through an agency of any sort, you more likely going to be under ir35. And what's really interesting is that the amount of tax that we have to pay for being inside ir35, according to contractcalculator.co.uk, if we were to actually go in and roll at £450 inside ir35, if we were limited, if we were operating outside of that and take 11 weeks additional off of our normal standard holiday of 4 weeks, let's say, a year, working for £450 inside a limited company outside of ir35 would be more profitable. So if you're inside ir35, that means that you need to work an additional 11 weeks to be able to get to what you're accustomed to. So kiss goodbye to your holidays, or you just dramatically reduce your overheads some way, somehow. Don't know how, but ir35 is going to affect us because basically what will happen is that you would either fall inside working as normal hours. So where we used to have freedom as contractors to be able to, choose the hours we work on or select the projects that we want, or not be dictated to by a client or project as to what's expected. Like, you have to start work at 8:30, or not only do you need to know how to do Windows today, Jude, we expect you to know how to do Linux. Although you want to resist, learning Windows or learning Linux, for example. So, Winux. That's original. So, these are all things to consider. So what do we do have choices. You do have a choice. The choice is that there's 4. Let's go with 4. 1, if you don't like the idea of being inside ir35, you can really fight for what you want. Learn how to actually market your skills online, create blogs, vlogs, affiliate market your skills, your products that you use, work with, and everything. And that's what you can do and get your own clients. That's 1. 2 is that you can fall and go underneath ir35, work in a project, but just remember your client, your customer, does have control over you. You will have to, appease to their standards of things, get involved with their red tape and drama within the office, and show that you care somewhat. And that expectation is expected to come through. What's the third thing that we could do is that go for a permanent role. Going for a permanent role to me is like, it's okay depending on the company that you're going to work with or work for. But again, the whole reason why a lot of people became contractors is because it's not the money thing, it's because we wanted to have the ability of moving from project to project and being challenged and honing our skills. The majority of us, let's say. The benefit, well, those people who weren't really working as contractors, being a permanent role, they may find it cushy. After all, some human beings don't like risk, and some people don't like being interviewed after 3 months, after 6 months, those kind of things. You probably see other benefits as well, such as like paid holiday, medical bills, all that sort of stuff. Unless, as a limited company, you're paying for all that yourself. So, are we going to be affected? Yeah. The big effect is companies, How is it that a company is going to be able to afford to pay for a consultant through some other bigger firm, like Capgemini maybe, or Intrinsica, who knows? But how are people going to be able to afford to pay for a resource for 3 to 6 months? So a lot of internal training is going to go on, a lot of dependency. I think what you find is that permanent roles at the moment at the caliber of a contractor probably pay about 100 grand, 90 to 100,000. You can see that steadily increase despite COVID, because projects that have been put on hold, deferred, delayed, cancelled, you know, that was necessary, are going to come back up again. So, and then for you to pay for talent, you're going to have a talent war. At the moment, we don't have a talent war. It's more of, I have this project and there's loads of contractors on the bench at the moment. So, people will more or less be ready to work and ready to work at a very low rate. But when the talent war starts back up again, let me tell you, it's when we're ruthless. I expect people to be chopping change for their permanent role jobs probably 3 to 6 months. Because a role that's paying 100 grand today is going to be paying like 120, 150 grand in about 6 to 12 months time. Sounds crazy? Let's see. Stay tuned. If you like what I'm saying, like and subscribe. If you stayed this very long, I appreciate it. Started an Amazon account as well, selling my books as I recommend that, or I no longer need or want, such as this. Desktop as a Service by Brian Madden, or Maiden. Really good book, recommend it. So, yeah, stay tuned. Let's see how things pan out in 2021. See you soon.